In most of my videos, I'm always like, before you import any item, do well to research on that item to know if that item is going to be a winning product or that product is actually going to sell well before you actually import it, to avoid a lot of mistakes. Most of us have been asking, Doki, how do I go ahead to actually find out if this item is going to do well or not, or if this item is going to be a winning product or not? Well, in this particular video, I'm going to be taking us through how you can know if a product is actually a good item to buy and sell, or an item is actually going to be a winning product. Before we get right into the video, do well to like this video, share with friends, and most importantly, subscribe to this channel. On Simply Dorkie's channel, I teach you how to start and grow your mini importation business. The first one is it must solve a real problem or attract a sense of desire to it. So before you go ahead to import any product, whether you want to use it to sell or you want to start a business on, you need to ask yourself if this product actually solves a problem. A good product must solve a pain. That is the pain of squeezing 200 oranges, the pain of grinding 2 buckets of tomatoes, the pain of cleaning, the pain of washing that mountain of dirty clothes, the pain of, whatever. It must solve a real human problem. That is why it is very, very important as a mini importer that whatever item at all that you are buying, before you even buy that item, you need to read description. If you don't read description, you are not going to know exactly what that item can do, because it's from the description that will tell you what problem that item can actually solve before you even start to buy that item. There was this particular time I wanted to buy a set of smartwatches. Okay, the smartwatch was very nice, like beautiful. The model or the design was very good. I never knew that, I could actually use that smartwatch to check temperature, to check BP, a lot of things. I never knew about it. And that is the same thing that most of us do. Once we buy the product, we are even holding, gold mine products. We don't know how to market it because we don't even know what that item can do. So the first step to actually, knowing if this product can solve a problem or solve a pain or whatever, you need to know what that product can do, which most of us, we usually miss by not reading descriptions before we even buy that item. Imagine me just buying this item, not knowing that, okay, this item can actually do it. Once the item arrives, I'll see it as an ordinary, smartwatch. I wouldn't even know how to market it. But imagine me telling somebody that with this particular smartwatch, you can actually be able to use it to check your temperature at any time. You don't really need to be holding a lot of, temperature, whatever, or to be holding BP machines everywhere. You can actually use this one watch to check all of these. It is actually going to be a problem solving product. So always do well to make sure that whether it is in the kitchen, it's a cleaning product in the home, or it's whatever thing, that product should actually be solving a real pain. A good product must also fulfill a desire. Whatever it is, it is not every product that solves a problem. For example, especially when it comes to fashion. Okay, when it comes to fashion, some items are there, it doesn't really solve like real life problems, right? But it gives a sense of belongingness, it gives a sense of desire, it gives a sense of ownership. Like, I want to own this to feel this way, I want to own this to look a certain way. So if that product is not solving the problem, it should be fulfilling a desire of somebody somewhere, whether it's that latest bag, that latest watch, that latest earring, or whatever. All of these things doesn't really solve direct life problems, right? But it draws a sense of desire. For example, the time Stanley Cups were like Stanley Cups, like those times, imagine there was a certain sense of desire for this particular product, though it doesn't really solve, a real life problem, right? But most people wanted that sense of belongingness. Yes, I'm also part of the Stanley Cup gang, like those kinds of things. So this is also another thing. It might not be solving the problem, but it can also fulfill a particular desire. A good product should also save time and make life easier. And now in the era of soft life. So whatever product at all that you are purchasing, you should ask yourself, what time is this item going to save? Is it going to save some time? Is it going to make life easier? Let's say this ironing machine, right? That's recently I actually recommended it in one of my hot selling products. This particular item here is going to solve a lot of issues, right? Because the headache of ironing items for work and all of that, and events and all of that, is actually going to be solved with this particular item, all you need to do is to put these items into one place, just press it, and within some few minutes, like everything is ironed out. And who doesn't like soft life? Who doesn't like easy life? So a good product should also be making life easier and also saving time, because the era that we are in is also an era that people don't really have time to do a lot of things. So once they get into their kitchen, they want everything to be like already made, right? So you need to make sure that that product actually saves a lot of time. The second thing is that product should have a proven demand. Yes, I know there are some products that are invented like daily, right? But even if it's a new product, every new product has a substitute. I don't really know how to put it, but it has something that is already existing, that they use the concept behind that to actually create that new thing. So if the first concept worked, the possibility that the second or the new concept is going to work is very high. So you need to make sure that that product has a high demand. Let me still use this particular ironing machine for an example. We all know how useful iron, like the manual iron itself, is, right? So any other thing that can actually work, or any concept close to the manual iron, is actually going to be working like the same way as the iron. But this time it's actually going to be much easier and faster. So it means that if you intend to actually purchase this particular item, okay, the iron should actually be your reference. If iron could do well, this particular one would do well, because these products are new inventions, right? So if you come across a product that is a new invention, there is nothing new under the sun. It was a concept from something that is already existing. So you need to find that already existing thing and see if there is a demand for it. Now, how do you go ahead to do this? You can actually go online and search for those concepts. Those concepts can actually help you know if there is a certain demand for that particular item before you actually go ahead to import it. One thing that I personally do from my little corner is that products that I don't even have available, or products that I intend to actually import them, I'll just list those items, right? Then I'll post them on my WhatsApp status. Yes. So this is actually going to do well if you have many people watching your WhatsApp status. If you have about 200, or even let me say 100, okay, if you have from 100, 200 upwards that watches your status, you can actually use this to do the polls, right? Once you put all of these items, right, you are going to be seeing the ones that people are asking how much, how much, how much. I've used this I have used this trick for a very long time. Like, this is something that usually works out for me. I'll just post it, though I don't have it. I don't yet have it. I'll just post them. And the ones that you realize that there's a particular one that people are just asking. People think that, oh, this is actually a very helpful product. So that is how you can actually see if that item is in demand. I'm not saying that once you post it and people are asking, it means that people are going to buy you. I'm just saying that once you post and people are asking, it also answers the question, is this product in demand? So you can actually search online similar product or even same product to see if the people that are already selling it, do they have much engagement on that item. One thing that most of us feel is that, okay, since this item many people are not actually selling it, then it means that once I bring it, I'll be the only person that will be selling it around, so people are going to buy it. It's also one very, very big mistake. It can also be that once many people are not into it, or many people are not searching for that particular thing, it means that it is not in demand. Like, people don't need it. Yes, that can also be another factor. It's not only when items are not there that you actually think that, okay, once I bring it in, I'll be the only one that will be selling it. You'll bring it in and it will be there looking at you. The third one is, before you see if a product is actually a good or is going to be a winning product for you, the profit margin should be good. There are certain products that no matter what, you can't sell it beyond a certain particular, like, you can't sell it beyond a certain price. So the fact that, yes, it meets 1 and 2, if the profit margin of that item is not good, in the long run, you are going to get frustrated. Because yes, we want our customers to feel good, we want the item to sell well and all of that. But all is because of the cash. Once you start selling it and you are not really seeing the cash in that particular item, it becomes frustrating. So you need to understand that that product has to have the potential of giving you a good profit margin. A profit margin of 30 to 50% is okay, right? Those of us who want to go really extreme, I don't know what to say about that, but I feel 30% to 50% profit on a particular item is okay. How do you get to even know the profit of the item? Okay, profit is actually the total landing cost minus the selling price. Okay, so let's say that you want to buy a particular a pair of shoes to come and sell. Okay, the price of the item, the delivery within China, the shipping, delivery to your house, whatever, all of that, then you take that from how much you are selling it. Okay, whatever is left is your profit. Okay, so let's say that the item is like $50. Okay, so if the item is $50, then the item being $50 is everything, your landing cost, your delivery, everything, right? If it's $50 and you are selling it for $100, it means that if you take it from the $100, if you take the $50 from the $100, whatever is left is actually your profit. So the fourth one is that product should have a low competition. One mistake most of us do is that we actually go in for items that you have seen that a particular colleague is actually selling this item, or one or two people are selling this item, and item is out, everybody is selling it, everybody is packing orders and all. That is what we usually want to import, because we feel like, oh, since this person is actually cashing out or packing orders, I'm also going to do same. It doesn't work like that. It does not work like that. So you need to make sure that whatever product it is that you want to import, it has a low competition. So the competition, I'm not saying that there shouldn't be, but the competition should be low. The item shouldn't be almost everywhere. Okay. And even if you realize that there is a particular item that you really want to sell, but a lot of people are into it, you can actually strategize. Recently, I made a video of how to start a unique kit clothing business. In that particular video, you can actually check it up on my channel. In that particular video, I was just talking about how you can create a unique thing around your kids clothing business. And this thing doesn't only work for kiddies, but it can work for any other thing. In that particular video, I was basically teaching how you can actually make a product unique. So once you get onto these platforms, you see a lot of items. There is a particular thing you feel there's a high competition on it, but you want to go into it. Strategize, like change something about it or add something, deduct something, put combos together so that it becomes unique to your brand. It becomes unique to yourself. Like this kids clothing that I was talking about. Let's say everybody is selling this particular same two-piece, right? You can actually pair these two-piece with a bag or with a bow tie or something that actually differentiates you from your competitors. The next one is get a product that you can easily restock. The pain of marketing the product, selling the product, and only for you to restock, and you basically cannot get the exact thing that you have been marketing or people now know you for, is very, very painful. So before you import any item or before you start selling or marketing any item out, you should understand or know if you can actually easily restock that item at any time. The source that you are getting it should be a solid source that anytime at all you can always restock it. Now, this particular thing happened to me. I actually bought some Shein shirt bill some time back, right? Then I got about 200 pieces of that bill. I saw one of my suppliers advertise it on her WhatsApp status. So I actually went ahead to purchase from her. This bill arrived and some resellers actually got it for me to go and sell. That bill did so well. That particular bill, it did so very well. Like, it was one of my very good hot selling bills. Now these people were now requesting, oh Dorkie, this particular bill, it really did so well, and all of that. These people were now requesting for more of it, only for me to get back to the supplier. The supplier was like, oh, we are out of stock. The supplier was like, we are out of stock, because that particular bill was just about 1,000 pieces or so. She doesn't have that particular bill again. And that was it. I didn't get that exact type, though. Yes, there are different shirts, right? But that particular type, I didn't get. As till now, I didn't get it again. But it was an item that, at least if I had it, I would have been able to sell it for some time, you know, but I couldn't restock that item again. So this particular situation is very real. If it hasn't happened to you, you'll feel like but these things are everywhere. Until it happens to you, you will not understand. So always make sure that whatever item, before you put your all to start advertising an item and all of that, you know that yes, this you know that there is a sure place that anytime at all you actually need to restock that item, you can easily go and restock that item. The last but definitely not the least is you should have interest or passion for that particular product. See, whatever things that we sell or however our business stretches out, our temperament, the way we think, our mindset, those kinds of things actually have a lot of effects on the way our business is run or the way our business moves. So before you import a particular item, you should know if you can really, market that item. That item should be something that you are passionate about, something that you are really interested in, so that you can actually be able to market it freely. Let me always go back to my hairs. Most of us here know about hairs, right? Most of us know about my hair's issues. Like, I don't know. I've been really trying, okay. But this bone showing, I am not just understanding it. I don't know. I don't know if maybe I haven't had somebody to really teach me, like teach me. But I still haven't gotten it till now. So just imagine Doki being a wig vendor. It's going to be a bomb. As of right now that I'm talking, I don't really know much about it. So how can I actually, start selling wigs or start marketing wigs and all of that? Right. So it should be something that you're passionate about. There's also somebody somewhere. The person is not even a wig vendor, but the person knows almost everything about wigs. So somebody like this going to market wigs, she knows her way around it. She knows how to do it. No matter what, it's about experience. Learn and understand the product itself, right? So it's not all about the passion and all of that. Once you have the passion for it and all of that, also make sure that you learn and understand the product that you are selling or marketing. As I said in the beginning, there are so many items that I didn't really understand. I didn't even know that this is what this item can do until I actually read descriptions and I understood it. So it is good that you really learn and understand the item itself before you go ahead to actually start marketing it. So these are some of the things that I feel, once you follow it step by step, it should guide you in order to choose a winning product for yourself. Do well to like this video, share it with friends and family, most importantly subscribe to this channel. I'll be seeing you in my next video. Bye bye.